Traveling the world is amazing, but let's be real. Some places are a dream for your wallet, and others? Well, they'll burn through your savings faster than you can say, room service. So today, we're going on a journey through the 10 cheapest and the 10 most expensive countries to visit in 2025. We'll see how far your money takes you, and where a single night in a hotel costs more than a week's vacation somewhere else. Grab your passport, and maybe your calculator, because this trip might surprise you. Kicking things off is Laos, the ultimate budget travel paradise at just $15 a day. That's cheaper than a pizza in New York. For $5, you can get a bed in a guest house. For $2, a plate of noodles or sticky rice. Beyond prices, Laos feels like stepping back in time. Slow boats on the Mekong River, saffron-robed monks walking at sunrise, and hidden waterfalls where you can swim for free. It's peaceful, it's authentic, and your wallet will thank you. Next up, Kazakhstan at about $19 a day. Sounds random, right? But picture this. Endless steppes, crystal blue alpine lakes, and futuristic cities that look like they belong in a sci-fi movie. A train ticket across the country costs less than a fancy coffee in Europe. Meals of plov, kebabs, and dumplings? $2 to $3. You might spend more on sunscreen than on food here. And the hospitality? People invite you in for tea like your family. Cheap, epic, and totally underrated. At number 3 is Rwanda, the land of 1,000 hills, at just $21 a day. It's one of Africa's cleanest, safest countries, with stunning scenery and super-friendly locals. Sure, gorilla trekking is expensive, but everything else? Budget guest houses, fresh fruit markets, and rides on local minibuses cost almost nothing. Spend your days wandering Kigali's vibrant streets or sipping coffee grown right in those lush hills. Affordable and unforgettable. Ghana is pure energy and culture, for only $23 a day. Here, you can explore centuries-old forts on the coast, dance to live drums in Accra, and grab a plate of jollof rice and fried plantains for less than $2. Local minibuses called tro-tros cost pocket change, and guest houses are everywhere. Ghana is rich in history, alive with music, and affordable enough to stay a while. Ever dreamed of sleeping in a yurt under a million stars? In Mongolia, you can, on a budget of just $24 a day. Travelers ride horses across the steppe, camp by pristine lakes, and share meals with nomadic families. The landscapes are jaw-dropping, and so is the price. A bowl of hot mutton soup? $1. A night in a homestay? $5. It's adventure travel at backpacker prices. At $28 a day, Armenia delivers history, mountains, and some seriously good food. Yerevan, the capital, is full of cool cafes and Soviet-style architecture. Beyond the city, you'll find monasteries carved into cliffs and snow-capped peaks. Public minibuses cost less than a latte, and meals, think fresh bread, cheese, and barbecue, rarely top $3. Oh, and wine tastings? Also cheap. Armenia is one of Europe's best-kept secrets. Next door, Georgia offers even more charm at $29 a day. Tbilisi's cobbled streets and colorful houses feel straight out of a fairy tale. Trekking in the Caucasus Mountains is epic, and the food, oh, the food. For a couple of dollars, you can devour hinkali dumplings or khachapuri, gooey cheese bread that will ruin you for life. Plus, Georgia is the birthplace of wine, and you can drink it cheaper than water. Budget heaven with a gourmet twist. India is an explosion of color, chaos, and flavor, for about $35 a day. Street food costs $1, overnight trains cost just a few, and hostels or budget hotels are everywhere. From the Taj Mahal to the backwaters of Kerala, from Himalayan treks to Goa's beaches, India is basically 10 countries in one. Affordable, diverse, and never boring. Next, Nepal at $38 a day. This is trekking paradise. Yes, hiking to Everest Base Camp costs more with permits and guides, but basic lodging, food, and buses are dirt cheap. You can eat steaming plates of momos, Tibetan-style dumplings, for a couple of bucks, and stay in tea houses along mountain trails for the price of a sandwich in Europe. For adventure junkies, Nepal is unbeatable value. And rounding out the budget list, Vietnam, at just $39 a day. You'll never go hungry here. Pho noodle soup, banh mi sandwiches, fresh spring rolls, all for under $2. Transport is cheap, hostels are everywhere, and the country's beauty is next level. Ha Long Bay's limestone cliffs, Hanoi's buzzing streets, Hoian's lanterns. It's a dream for budget travelers. Affordable, delicious, and endlessly photogenic. Now, let's flip the script. These are the world's most expensive countries in 2025, where a single dinner might cost more than your entire day in Asia. At the very top, we've got Barbados, where you'll spend around $330 a day. Why? Because this island has positioned itself as pure luxury, 5-star beach resorts, celebrity visitors, and restaurants that specialize in fine dining. Even a cocktail here could buy you dinner in Southeast Asia. But Barbados delivers postcard perfection. White sand beaches, turquoise waters, and that vibrant Caribbean nightlife. It's not a budget destination, it's an indulgence. Second place goes to Antigua and Barbuda, costing roughly $310 a day. With a beach for every day of the year, yes, 365 in total, you can see why. Accommodation skews upscale, with most options being villas or boutique resorts. Even basic meals feel marked up. But what you're paying for is privacy, romance, and some of the most stunning bays in the Caribbean. It's no wonder it's a honeymoon favorite. At $271 per day, St. Kitts and Nevis mix history and luxury. Think centuries-old sugar plantations turned into luxury hotels, lush volcanic hikes, and high-end spas with ocean views. With limited infrastructure for budget travelers, prices naturally stay high, even for food and transportation. Still, if you're after charm, culture, and exclusivity, these islands deliver big. Next up is the Maldives, averaging $267 daily. Though let's be honest, most visitors spend way more. Those iconic overwater villas? They often run $700 a night. Add in seaplane transfers, imported meals, and champagne service, and the costs pile up quickly. But this is paradise on Earth. Snorkeling right outside your villa, watching manta rays fly by, or sipping cocktails while the sun sinks into the sea. It's the ultimate splurge. Known as the Spice Island, Grenada comes in at $258 per day. Nutmeg, cocoa, and cinnamon scent the air, but it's the resorts, boutique hotels, and luxury tours that drive up prices. Scuba diving at the famous underwater sculpture park or touring spice plantations are unforgettable experiences. While the island feels authentic and welcoming, make no mistake, visiting here is far from cheap. Leaving the islands, we land in Switzerland, at $250 per day. Here, everything is expensive. Coffee can hit $6, train rides cost a small fortune, and ski passes? Don't even ask. But in exchange, you get jaw-dropping alpine views, medieval towns, and some of the world's best chocolate and cheese. Switzerland is like living inside a postcard, if your wallet can survive it. At $248 daily, the United States is a country of extremes. Big cities like New York, LA, or San Francisco are wallet-draining. Hotels can hit $300 a night, and even a simple meal costs $20 to $30. Theme parks, Broadway shows, and attractions add up fast. But travel outside the hotspots, camp in national parks, or visit smaller towns, and it becomes more affordable. Still, for most international visitors, the U.S. is an expensive adventure. The UAE costs around $230 daily, and it's easy to see why. This is the land of luxury. 7-star hotels, indoor ski slopes, desert safaris, and shopping malls that feel like entire cities. Sure, you can grab a shawarma on the cheap, but most travelers come here to splurge in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. It's a playground of extravagance, and the price tag matches the lifestyle. Then we have Greenland, at $225 daily. Unlike Dubai or Barbados, this isn't about luxury, it's about logistics. Flights are expensive, most food is imported, and budget accommodation is rare. But what you get in return is one of the last true frontiers. Glaciers the size of cities, Arctic wildlife, and silence like nowhere else on Earth. It's remote, rugged, and unforgettable, but definitely not cheap. And finally, the Bahamas, where travelers spend around $220 a day. Resorts dominate the scene, seafood is pricey, and with so many islands, transportation adds up. But the payoff is that dreamy Caribbean escape, snorkeling, cocktails on the sand, and hammocks swaying between palm trees. Expensive? Yes. Worth it? For many, absolutely. So there you have it, the 10 most expensive countries to visit in 2025. From snowy alpine villages to Caribbean beaches, each one comes with a hefty price tag, but also experiences you'll never forget. Question is, Are you saving up to splurge, or are you hunting for hidden bargains elsewhere in the world?